In Laconia, Tulsi Gabbard faced one of the crucial questions voters are asking in this Democratic primary. What makes you think you can defeat President Donald Trump?
Here's the problem with that argument is when you separate one's desire to defeat Donald Trump from the reason why Trump won in the first place, then you're never going to get the answer that you're looking for.
Gabbard says the answer is for Democrats to get behind a candidate who can unify both party and country. It's a tall order, and the Hawaii Congresswoman is taking what she calls an old-school approach to making her case. You may have noticed she's one of the only candidates to invest heavily in signs.
As we've seen in town hall after town hall, we have people coming saying, hey, I saw a bunch of yard signs popping up in my neighborhood and I wanted to know more.
Her following is eclectic. She welcomes independents and libertarians drawn in by her anti-war message.
Authenticity with a capital A, and she's fearless, she's honest.
While Gabbard has shown some movement in the polls, she doesn't think those polls give an accurate picture of just how much this race could change in these final months of the campaign.
The biggest challenge is I'm not as famous as Joe Biden or Bernie Sanders. Really, if you look at a lot of the polls that come out, they are not really polls that are measuring anything but name recognition and who is most well-known.
Which means you'll be seeing a lot more of the candidate and the signs as we get closer to February. In Laconia, Adam Sexton, WMUR News 9.